action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. Won by the Los Angeles Clippers. To Paul George. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm his team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Durant. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Pass stolen by the Nets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Durant and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Nets have it. Durant. He's red hot from beyond the arc. 3 for 3 with all 9 points to start this one. It's a 9-0 lead.
Ed, we call that an early heat check. Expect that next shot to go up no matter the circumstance.
George, not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Nets have the basketball. Durant. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
George. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. To George. Leonard picked up by the Nets. Durant knocks down the three-pointer.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
AD with the rock. From long range, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Off the mark on his free throw. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. Where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Beverly to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George.
To number 2, Durant. That's his first personal.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Kevin Durant has it. Probing the defense. Durant, tough matchup against George. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 21, Beverly.
Durant. No good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. Through one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Fans, if our team reaches 100 points and wins tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Durant. Count it. 3-pointer. Is good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
George to Harkless. 4-3.
Defensive foul to number 7, Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
Mo Harkless is going to get a chance at 3 here. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Jared Allen tips it. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Durant against Paul George. Fires the 3. Yes. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. Durant across the timeline. The lead is 11. Lets it fly from long range to George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Brooklyn's got it. Durant matched up with Paul George. Takes stock of the floor. Durant. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team leads it by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
And finishes strong. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Clippers have got it. To Paul George. For three, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Durant. Not that time. He missed it. Nets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 6, Jordan.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Durant. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Leonard. Smothering D. Time expires to end the first half. The Nets have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Nets have it.
Match up, baby.
Durant. He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for 1 game.
He's just shattering that thing, but he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
To Jordan. Durant. That's how you defend.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
To George. Kawhi Leonard. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Knocks it down.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Durant with the basketball up top. The advantage is 13 points. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Paul George. From long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. Down low Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And he finishes at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Durant. It's George with the rebound. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 12,
George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Knocks it down. To Williams. George. To Harkless. To Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Surveys the floor. Clippers have it. Big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Durant across the timeline. His team on top by 13. For 3. And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
George, he engulfed him that time. Durant with the basketball up top. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Can't connect to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Come on, my boy.
That ends the third quarter. It's been all net so far. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's LA Clippers ball. Williams. Kevin Durant with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Durant.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kevin Durant. He's going to get 3 shots here. Career 88% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 6 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Durant.
I got ball.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Hits the second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. George matched up with Durant. Cashes in for 2.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the 3. Second effort. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
For 3, now that's a contest. Great dish to set it up. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. From long range. That one off the mark. It's no good.
Hey, lock up, lock
To Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Durant. Well defended.
You working for us.
Leonard. Picked up by the Nets.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Durant. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Durant. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Durant shakes free and hits. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George against KD. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Durant. Missed it. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. Working hard on the glass. That misses with a second to go. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so